Hello, my name is Taylak Manas. The topic of my speech to the male movement Masculism. Today we talk about gender equality, feminism, plus masculism. And what do you think about gender equality? Gender discrimination had been inherent in us since childhood, and we have heard a lot about feminism, but not about masculism. Let's now talk about this. Right now, I want to tell about you history. They learned about feminism at the end of the 19th century, while they started talking about masculism only in the 1960s. Now we can say that this concept consists of four directions, the goals of which are sometimes opposite. At one time, the main ideologist of this trend was Warren Farrell. At the end of the 20th century, he published a book called The Myth of Male Power. In 1968, this movement began to be actively discussed after the publication of Arlan's article, It's Take Care of Men. Pro-masculism, the progressive male counterpart to feminism, raised an important issue, female sexism. Representatives of this movement believe that women's complaints are usually listened to while men are ignored. There is also a sad statistic that says that 85% of suicides in the world are committed by the stronger sex. Of course, the motives for such a decision are not always clear. Perhaps the reason is completely different, but still, such statistics show that sometimes the problem of men knock the stronger sex out of balance. They become more vulnerable, but not one pays attention to this cause. We have heard more than once that men are strong and will deal with the problems themselves. Let's start with real-life example. For the entire existence of industrialism, a list of claims has been highlighted. For men close their eyes too crudely towards men, men receive more severe penalties for a criminal offense, and he's deprived of the opportunity to vote on the birth of the child, since it's the woman who decides whether to leave the child or have an abortion. Masculism against forced military service. More funds are allocated for breast cancer than for prostate cancer. Homophobia towards men is much more severe than towards women. Single men are less likely to obtain permission for adoption. After divorce, they are in a less advantageous position. Their retirement age is always higher, and their work for men is often more dangerous.
Please attention, feminism and masculism don't contradict each other in any way. Just the same feminists and masculists fight both for equality and try to fight with the social system and the state for equality. None of these trends are trying to show their domination. Masculists also strive like feminists for equality. These two movements are purely for equality and against and oppose gender stereotypes. And thank you all for your attention.